Yeah, good morning everyone. So in the last class we discussed about like a user management, some of the topics and like creation, deletion, modification. Okay. And today we are going to discuss about the some of the privileges. So what are the privileges here? Means so basically when you are dealing with any type of files or file systems, directories. So basically some of privileges we need to give it to the particular servers, okay, in the particular server. For example, let it be
Sorry, Pawan, one question here. Uh, how to find out this is a file or this is a directory and this is a touch file? Okay,
so
touch file you can identify.
yeah,
But,
yeah. So when you trigger the lsfnl command, okay, if you can see that here things are starting with a directory. It is, this is a directory, this is a normal file. Okay, for example, ls-la if we are using means which are starting right now, any hidden files are there means it is starting with a dot. Okay, like a dot cshr. This is a hidden file only, but it is a category is that hidden file. Okay, this is also file only, but category is that hidden directory. Okay, so if you want to find out the means what type of the files and all means we need to use the ls-l, or a is nothing but all. Okay, whatever it may be, hidden file, non-hidden file, everything showcase me into the wherever I am standing. So wherever I'm standing in the path, showcase me everything. So that is the command we are using for the pwd. Pwd for present working directory. In present working directory, list out all the files whether those are okay hidden files or non-hidden files, everything. Hope it's clear.
okay, but some files which are executable will do dot fetch, right, for installation or
Yeah,
how
yeah,
to find out that one. Some of them are the cat, we can view the file.
correct. See, let it be, we are about to start that one only. For example, let it be this is a normal file. I need to give the executable permissions. For example, let it be this is a one of the script. So this script I want to execute it. At the time of execution, it won't be happen. We need to give the extra privileges. So how we need to give the privileges? How we need to run the particular script? So that is the one we are going to do it with a sum of chmod command and those commands. Okay, so and the second thing is that what exactly the other thing you asked? Nothing but list out the files. List out or cat command are used.
Yeah, cat. Normally we will view, right? Example,
For example,
any bp.conf files will be, we will view, right? How to find that is the bp.
this is the normal cat command. Okay, for example, I want to list out the any directory or any information of the particular file. We are using the cat command. So that is just for the list out. And you are saying about, for example, you want to list out the information of any log files. For example, let it be this one of the file. This file will be consisting of all the information, but you want to search for the some particular error or config. Let it be what is the what is there. Let it be UTC. So these are the filter commands we are using. Nothing but if you want to search the particular file, if you want to list out the particular content, we are using the this particular thing. For example, we can use the same thing -i UTC. So in the particular file, I want to search the term called UTC. Okay. So here there is one more option is there -a. So after you finding the particular word, list out the 5 words. For example, A is nothing but after. In the particular file, you can see that the last after this word, only 2 lines only there. There is no other lines. So that is the reason it lists out here. So instead of A, if you can use the capital B before. So find out the word called UTC. Once you find out the word, before words and all you can list out. So before the words means, so whenever it will be useful means, especially whenever we are using the troubleshootings or whenever you are using the root cause analysis, especially for example, let it be, there is a one file was failed with a particular error at the evening 5:30 or something. So you want to check it out, what exactly the issue it is. So have you received any error? Before you are receiving error, what is the steps or what is the things are happening into the history? If you want to check it out means we are using after and before. These are the two very useful commands, especially we are using into the command line wise into the for the file wise to list out the data into the particular filter. I don't want to list out entire thing and all. I want to list out the data only specific to the particular details. Okay, so these are the commands we will cover it with a small RCA session. Okay, we have one RCA session is there. So in that time, okay, so we are going to cover up this type of activities and all, small things and all.
Okay.
So let me move on to the main topic. So in the last topic we discussed about the user management and all, nothing but how to create a user, delete a user, manage the user, those type of the things and all. So right now we are going with the next phase of the action, nothing but privileges. So once the user is created, for especially the user is day-to-day activities, he want to perform or run the any kind of scripts or any kind of the files, or he want to access the any kind of directories. So in this process, how to control the particular access mechanism and how we can give the privileges, how we can give the privileges into the commands. So we can give it by some of commands, nothing but majorly we are using CHOWN. CHOWN command is one of the command. It is we are using into the changing of ownership. So the changing of ownership is the one of the thing we are using. For example, college is the one of the directory. Okay, so if ls-l college, so college is one of the directory. This college directory, if you want to change it, these are the primary. First of all, this is a directory. This is a directory, and the secondary thing is that this is the file, nothing but primary and secondary. So what is a primary and secondary? So whenever you are dealing with any kind of file, for example, let it be if you are a part of Oracle team. So Oracle team will be having the full-fledged access for this one, and let it be there is a one more application team will be there. Say the application team will be little bit they will access, nothing but they are not a primary, but as a part of the project they are handling nothing but secondary user, primary user, secondary user. These are the two terminologies we are using into the real time. So coming to the here example, the example is very clear that the college is one of the directory. It is under the control of root only, nothing but root only holding of entire information, nothing but not none of the other cases. So now we got a requirement stating that this particular college directory they want to change the permissions, change ownership, test, let it be root college. First of all, test is not there. Let me check it out. Test is there. Test is not there. So coming to here, this particular college directory, I'll list out nothing but I given a privileges. Okay, so if you click on ls-l, so when you trigger the ls-l command, here it is showing test is the primary, root is the secondary. It is changed. But when you going to the inside of college, when you go into the inside of the college, the permissions are old permissions only. It is not changed. Means usually the file system architecture will be there. For example, if you can see that here by using the tree command. So this is the main directory. In the college directory, we are having the staff, we are having the STU. So now the requirement is that this particular things and all, if you want to implement for entire architecture, means folders, subfolders, everything. Okay, one shot if you want to implement, means we are using the command called CHOWN space -R. R is nothing but recursive. Okay, so here let it be, I want to give the full-fledged privileges only for this user only, test user. So let it be, let me test internally ls-l, the college directory, test it is changed. Now I want to check it inside of the directory. Inside of the directory also the things are changed. So in a production environment, most of the times we are receiving these issues. For example, what the engineers will do, they are giving the privileges but not for entire architecture. Probably let it be they given for the sum of architecture. So after that, application team are coming and complaining that they are not able to access the particular file, or they don't have the access, they do not have the access to run the files. This type of the complaints we receive. First, we need to collect the data. What is the issue? From when they are receiving the issue, and each and everything. So by validation itself, we can understand, okay, what are the privileges are there, and what is the privileges user is looking, that you need to be compared basically. So after comparison, then only you need to go with the changing of privileges. But since it is a test environment, I change the things very fastly, nothing but without any approval. For example, let it be if you want to perform the same thing into the production, means you cannot run these commands directly. So the general process is that you have to be to identify, let it be this is the my identification. So this identification I need to identify, I need to send a mail, or I need to inform to the application user. So particular directory test and test are available. Test and test are only the owners of the particular file. If you want to change it to other, means which user I need to change it, you need to get the details and written confirmation. So whether the particular user is there, means that's a well and good. If you can see that here, my previous case, the user is not available. So user is not available means again that will be going to the your application team, again need to work it out, or their responsibility to need to provide valid user. So you need to inform to the same thing, that test user is not available. So what is the best way of, nothing but is any other user are there. So if they provided any user, then we are going to attach it directly. Okay, so adding of the users are, as I said you earlier, very rare cases we are doing, especially if we are having the application team, UAM team. Okay, those teams will be managing the this kind of access and all. So now the CHOWN command is majorly using for the changing of ownerships. Why we need to change it to ownership? Let it be instead of test, your application team. like Oracle, WebLogic. Some application will be take over of your responsibility, not a root. Root is a very restricted user. Everyone cannot access by root. So that is the reason we are allocating the temporary boss. The temporary boss we are allocating by using the CHOWN command, CHOWN command. So in the same way, CHMOD is one of the command. The command of the CHMOD is a very simple changing of modification. Nothing but for example, let it be now that greater than test.sh. So this is the one file will be there. Echo so there is one file will be there. So this is the file. Actually the client come up with a kind of the requirement. So this is one of the script. They want to run it to the particular moment of the time. So now the client will come up with a requirement stating that they want to run this script. If you want to run the script means, okay, how to give the privileges, what are the privileges we can do it. So here majorly when you are dealing with any kind of privileges matter, we have a read, write and executable permissions are there. Read, write and executable. Read is basically we are indication of 4, write is an indication of 2, executable is indication of 1. These are the by default nature your operating system hold it. And read we can identify with the numerical and a character also. So character wise also like R, W, X, R, W, X also. These are the 3 terminologies we can identify. So now the requirement is that it's a very simple. Most of the times your application team will be come up with a requirement to give the permissions for the particular user or particular file with these privileges. Let it be 755, 766 or something. Means what is the 7 here? 7 is an indication of 4 plus 2 plus 1. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is equals to nothing but your permissions. So here if you can list out any file, the file will be with the combination of these characters, nothing but. So if you can see that this is a user, this is a U group, this is a other. So there is a 3 types of the terminologies will be there. Users is a nothing but who are primarily they are performing. Group is a nothing but for the set of users entire your group. If you are a part of Oracle team, if you are a part of a WebSphere team, automatically you will get the permissions or you won't get the permissions. Others is a nothing but temporary users, nothing but let it be you are a part of application team. You are executing the things for the time being, nothing but for the some part of the migration activity or some kind of the validation step. You need access to access the particular server. In the time we are going with the others. So here most of the times when you are going with a production environment, the number of the user and privileges your application team only support you. Nothing but what are the application you need to give it. Nothing but read, write, execute or read, write or what type of the permissions you need to give. That you need to be collected from the users. So once you given, it's very simple. chmod 755, let it be 755. I am giving the permissions or for the particular file testx. So let me validate. If you can see that here, since what is the 7 here? 7 is nothing but read, write, execute. I given the privileges of execute also. So that is the reason automatically my application color also changed. Means right now I'm able to execute the files. Let it be, if you want to run the script means like this is a way also they can run, or this is a way also you can run. So this is a one way of, for example, if the user is complained that he is not able to execute the script. So chmod again same thing. What I will do, instead of 7 I given 400. So otherwise we can go it in another way also. chmod -x. So the user come up with a kind of requirement, very simple way. I want to remove the executable permissions for the particular file. -x is nothing but executable. If you want to remove means we are using the command called -x is a command. So with the -x only the command will be reduced. Nothing but we are removing the privileges. Now let me start with the execute. You are getting that permission denied. So this permission denied is nothing but most of the times you will get it from the particular file level. So your application team will come up with a requirement stating that you are not able to execute the script. You are not able to execute the script. You are getting this particular error. Automatically what you need to do it. So you need to list out, first of all you need to log in. You need to list out the particular server and you need to list out the particular file. Whether the file is there or not, we don't know, right? File itself is not there means we cannot do anything. File is there, now test.sh file is there. Okay, now his requirement is that, okay, he is not able to execute the file, nothing but there is some permission side error. So here what exactly we are going to do it. So chmod +x and the file name. We can use the ll command also. ll command also short way of using the ls-l. Instead of using the ls-l, we are using the one more short command called ll command. ll command also, it will help you to list out the information. So now it will list out the information of particular file. Now let me go with test.sh. Now the file is executed. So chmod is one of the command. It will give the common privileges for everything. Nothing but no need to bother. You can allocate, you can execute the permissions for everyone. So that is a kind of common of nature. So there is a one more thing will be there. So people are discussing about nothing but access control limit. What is the access control limit? The access control limits are very important into the every server mechanism. So this access control limits are defining that, for example, let it be one of your Friday or Saturday, okay, you are doing the one migration activity. Now application team will come up with a requirement stating that we need to give the read access, or we need to give the write access, or we need to give the executable access to the everyone, but except in the particular group there is a one junior is there. Particular junior only you should not give it. Means except him, everyone should get access of the particular folder. Or there is some particular group will be there with rank 1, rank 2, rank 3. Only for the particular group you need to give the access, not everyone. Okay, so this type of specific restrictions. So this is type of specific restrictions there means we are using the access control limits. So access control limits is the one of the major thing. In your interview questions also, you may get the clear details from the your interviewer. Nothing but your interviewer may ask you that what is the access control limits, why we are using this is a kind of additional privileges mechanism. We are controlling the files and the folders in detail. So in detail means we are going in details, we are checking the details, and we are modifying as per the need. So this access control limits will be most of the times will be dealing with your application teams. So there is a kind of additional security is there, or if they are performing the okay like a hardening. What is a hardening? The hardening is a kind of the concept where they are providing the extra privileges, nothing but unnecessary open ports, unnecessary open services, everything they are closing, and they are controlling the data. So here access control limits also two types of the things will be there. One is that SETFACL, another is that GETFACL. What is a SETFACL? GETFACL. SETFACL is one of the command where if you want to get the allocation of details, for example, GETFACL, I want to know the information of so college is one of the directory, GETFACL space college. So the command will give you the understanding of let it be this college is one of the directory. Okay, so server team, application team. So both of them are managing. Now the requirement is very clear. Now application team is a kind of specific requirement. This particular college folder, everyone having access into the particular group. They don't want to give the access to the particular user or particular set of group. In the time we are using this kind of work. Nothing but getFACL is a command to list out the entire. It's a kind of output command. Nothing but what are the users are there, what are the groups are there, okay, and what are the privileges. Nothing but is any privileges are attached to the server. So everything it will be listing out into the by using the setFACL and getFACL. So setFACL is nothing but we are modifying anything. Nothing but if you want to modify the values of any file level, owner level, group level, or user level, then we are using the command called setFACL. So this setFACL is one of the major command we are using into the our day-to-day life. For example, -m. M is nothing but modify. Okay, let it be there is a one test user will be there. So this particular test user, okay, so he's supposed to be have only read access. I don't want to provide access for particular user. I want to give the read access. Sorry. Yeah. So this is a user, right? We need to give the user. So what is my requirement here? The requirement is very simple. There is one guy called the test. So particular user, we want to give the read access. But in general, if you can see that here, other users are what are the access are there? Read, write, executable permissions are there. But this guy is a new joiner, or he is not directly employee, or whatever may be, there is some specific reasons will be there. So as of now, we are not giving the any access to the particular user. We are restricting the access. So how to validate GetFACL? If you can go with GetFACL, the GetFACL will be list out. Test user will be having the access of read access only, not of write access or executable access. For example, in the same thing, okay, nothing but read executable permissions. So earlier it is having the read access, now read and executable permissions are having with a particular user. So this is the way of your production server, how you are connecting, nothing but, for example, let it be same level, same set of the thing. If you want to perform into the, okay, so let it be any group is, if any group there means so what is the requirement here? So coming to the particular group, every group member will be having the access of read and executable. Let it be, I want to give to the executable permissions. So my requirement is very simple. Usually by default, every group will be having the access of, okay, read and executable permission for the particular directory. Now the requirement is very simple. The client expecting that this particular group test-gpt. So there is one application group will be there, is a part of any application team, production team, anything. So the moment of the time his expectation will be based on the things. Can you modify the value? Nothing but give the privileges of executable permission. Who is a part of for this particular group? They will get the only executable permissions. So how to validate? By using GetFACL. So GetFACL is a command to list out your privileges. It's a kind of output command. So now if you can see that here, so this is the one of the major factor we are using. So maybe interviews people will ask you that. So why we are using the access control limits now? The purpose of the access control limits is that how much of privileges we can give it to the specific user or revoke also. Nothing but giving the privileges or revoking the privileges also. Everything we are able to perform by using the like a step-by-step mechanism into the production. But whatever maybe the things are you are performing, okay, make sure that you are taking the soft approval from the your application teams directly. Don't change it because we don't know the what is the impact of that. Okay, so but the coming to the reality, it will be the one of the major optional. Okay, nothing but for example, without any knowledge or without any approval, we are not authorized to changing of any architectural activities. Nothing but IPs or any configuration informations or any modifications. Those things and all we cannot change it directly. Okay, so here this is the process of the command and all. So till now any doubts? What is the SETFACL, GetFACL, okay, CHMOD, change, okay.
But what is the difference, get FSCL or set FSCL compared to CH mode?
So
We can look there also permissions.
CHMOD, let it be, you are giving the privileges for what? Entire set of the things, entire group, right? Let it be, you are giving the 755 privileges for the particular group or particular thing. But SETFACL, GetFACL, we are holding or we are stopping for specific group, specific user. In particular group only specific user you are stopping. Nothing but you are giving the extra privileges. Let it be you are a part of web application team. Okay. Now there is one activity is performing from the client end. From the client end, server team 2 members, application team 2 members, and from web application team 2 members. Everyone they group together and they are performing the activity for the 1 month. Now the requirement is that web application team, the guy whoever joined, so usually his record is that he is supporting some L1 activities. Now he provided the nothing but he want to perform to the one of the US server. Automatically what it will be going to be happen, it will be going to be allocating the some of specific privileges or particular control. So nothing but whoever will be the part of particular project, they will be having the some extra privileges, okay, rather than other thing. So these type of specific requirements and all we are using the SETFACL, GETFACL. If we are using the change, if we are using the CHMOD or CHOWN command, so these are the command giving the privileges for everything, everyone. But ACL is a something specific. We are controlling to the specific level. Okay. Specific user, specific group, or like that. Extra privileges. Hope it's clear. నా అర్థమైందా?
Clear.
Anna, will iPhone R will work for ZFSCL only for CH mode it will work.
Hyphen US CHOWN hyphen R, right? Okay. So what is it out?
No, by using CH mode iPhone capital R, it will change for the directory and
Recursive.
inside the directory also. But that iPhone R will work for this ZFSCL also.
ZFSCL it is not. ZFSCL is the one only.
ZFACL only for individual, right?
Only for the individual. See, actually, for example, CHOWN command only for the primary or subdirectories. Entire architecture, if you want to use it for entire architecture, means we are using the hyphen R. R is nothing but recursive. But ZFACL is nothing but specific. For example, in your team, you have 20 members. In the previous example type, in 20 members, there is one guy temporarily he is supporting the other project. Some one short-term project will be there. He is a part of some short-term project. So the client is user management team. What they will do? Usually, your AX team will be having all 20 members same access. He also will be having, but he will be having some extra privileges, nothing but specific to the new project. Okay. So this is a requirement. Generally, what we are doing, we are giving the privileges for entire group, nothing but entire AX team, Linux team, Unix team, storage team. But if you want to filter the extra control, let it be in the same way. In your team, you have a 30 members, but the requirement is that there is a one guy is newly joined. The client is clearly said that everyone should have the read and write, but the freshers. Okay. So that guy is a fresher, or maybe he's in a trainee guy. The client clearly said that don't give the executable permissions, don't give the access to the particular trainee guy. So here this type of specifications we are extra privileges we are, if you want to give it, means we are using SETFACL, GETFACL. That's it. Extra filter, that's it. Okay. So this about the user management, especially we are managing, controlling and managing. But the thing is that one of the major thing is that whenever your people are performing any user management activities, okay, don't implement anything directly, because from our end, just a replacing of one word is very simple. For example, just think of that. This is the college is one of the directory. Let it be this is a part of your Amazon or Flipkart directory. Okay, this Flipkart directory, this is one of the payment gateway. Once you remove the executable permissions, you, okay, sometimes you are not able to pay your payment. You selected the one item and you are placed into the cart, you are trying to check out, it is not happening because you are getting the error like you don't have access. So small things, if that is the same thing is happening on any one of the Diwali time, promotion time, means that's a huge loss for the company. So that is the reason whenever you people are performing anything, though you aware of also, for example, I am aware of that what exactly this command will do, but still I'm going to take a soft approval. I'm going to inform to the user whether the chat or a mail or anything. Okay, so I'm going to perform this one. This is the earlier state and what is the next state. Everything you can give the clarity of information. We want to save our jobs first. Okay, so that is the how it will be happening into the real time. Hope it's clear. ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయండి? సో వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆల్సో. ఇక్కడ కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, సో జస్ట్ యూ కెన్ గో విత్ దట్ వన్ కమాండ్స్. క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా ఒకసారి ట్రై చేయండి. ఓకే, అండ్ మీన్ వెల్, సో వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు స్టార్ట్ ద ఓకే సాఫ్ట్వేర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్. సో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది దెర్ ఈస్ అ న్యూ టాపిక్, నథింగ్ బట్ లైక్ వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ ద ప్యాచింగ్. So nothing but patching antaru. So how you are doing the patching, what is the purpose of the patching, and what is the terminologies will be there. Nothing but patching or patch or package. What is a patch or package, what is that those things are there means, and how to create a repo. Repo creation is very important. When you are going with any interviews, కంపల్సరీగా మీకు రెపో మీద మీకు కంపల్సరీ వాళ్ళు అడుగుతారు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లో. సో హౌ యు ఆర్ క్రియేటింగ్ ద రెపో ఆల్సో. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు స్టార్ట్ ఫర్ ద సాఫ్ట్వేర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్. So this is need a full day of session. So we are going to discuss about what is the terminologies, what is a patch, what is a package, everything, and how to create a repository, and what is a repository inside, what are the things will be there, everything we'll discuss. And after that we are creating the repo also. So once we created the repo, we are in a position to install, remove, and what type of the real-time issues will come. For example, you install the package, how to check the remove, okay, how to remove, how to crash it, how to upgrade it, how to, there is a lot of the options will be there. Those options and all how we can do it into the purposefully. So those things and also we are going to check it out into the okay, so tomorrow sessions. Okay, so this is about the software management. So we have already notes also there, just go through it. Okay, so